in this class, we'll just prepare and draw a typical machine part. I will switch over to Catia. This is a file, and what we have to do here is first we have to create a part. So you have to select a part design, that is part design. Then you have to assign a name to that. Say this, we call it as a bracket. Bracket. Okay. Assign a name to it, bracket. So screen is open. Little time it is taking. Then this is the bracket. Then you can save. I will save in some other place. Let me save it. The required file, in any required file you can save. Save. Here I am going to save it in Catia L file. Okay. This is a bracket. I will save it here. And then see, normally the geometrical set is used to place a special plane which we create, custom build user plane or points, etc. are selected in this work object. Okay. Normally part will be selected in this work object. So you define that first. Define, and you can give a part name to it, and the part we are going to create, I will show you here in AutoCAD file. This is the bracket we are going to create. This is the top view, and this is the top view, and this is the elevation. So bracket has how many parts? Top plate 1, 2, vertical member, then 3 bottom member, then 4 a rib, side rib, at the middle, and a 5 another stiffener. And it has holes, slots, we can say, use slots, oval slots 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and dimensions are given. This part we are going to create in this class. Now first what we do is we will draw number 1 part, that is top plate. We can name it as a top plate. Say top plate. The entire thing bracket is steel, so I will select bracket as steel. Select the material. We'll say steel plate. Okay. Now top plate we have to create. Now you select YZ plane. YZ plane, and let us see the drawing. The plot is 12 mm thick, 140 mm length, and 80 mm width. So first you draw a rectangle, let us say a rectangle. You make it 12 mm side, 12 mm like this assignment. First you simply draw a rectangle and then assign the values, 12 mm, and then you can say this is 140, you assign a value 140 to this slab. I am working on SketchUp plane now. Okay, now the plate section is known, this section, and what is its width? 80. So for width, we have to go to the third plane. That means you come out of the SketchUp plane. Clicking this, you come out of the SketchUp plane, and then it has to 80. You can make it mirror, that means 80 on x-axis this side and 80 on the y-axis other side. That is 80 on y-axis this side and 80 on other side. In that case, you have to pad command you select. So you can say mirror extend. It will project equally from the axis or from the planes, then what we have to do, 80 means it is 40 on each side. 40, this is the 40 plane. So the plane is, it is at the center. See, I have just written the plane, now I am just showing the plane. It is the plan, if you see in the plan, plane is, this is at the center, at one edge. Okay, you can make it mirror extent, or the other way you can also do is, you can remove mirror and make one side. Then you have to make it 80. Okay, so the way you need, you can do it. Now I will have projection equal on either side. So make it like this. The top plate is created. We can now see this plate we have created. This is a welded fabrication. We have to connect a vertical plate here. This is a vertical plate. This number 2, the vertical plate. And at what distance, that we will see. It is 140 from here and 75 and 85 from one edge. Okay, this you can select from the same object, or we can make it different object. That means either you can insert another body, and that you can select top body, or in the same top plate we can also draw it. Now what I do is, I will select another body like this, and this we call it as vertical member, vertical plate. Vertical plate. Then you select, now this is the workbench defined. So you select YZ plane. Then you just see what is the size. Here it is 85 from one edge. Okay, what you do is select this edge, or what we can do, we know this length is 140 minus 85, and this plate thickness is 12. So you can find out how much the total length. That is 140 minus 12 minus 85, 140 minus 85 minus 12. So this is equal to 43. So the distance is here from this axis, the edge of the vertical member is 43. So you make it 43 distance, 43, and it's, what is its thickness? This is 12 mm. You make it 12 mm. What we can do is, what is the length we will find out first. It's from here to here, it is, I will show you how much it is, comes to be around 198. So its length is 198. So this you make it 198. 198. Now what is the thickness? Thickness is 12 mm. You make it 12 mm here. You have to assign the value, constraint, you have to fix it. You just don't leave it. Or you can also get it here, screen. On this you can also draw it and then assign the value. I will show you how. First, draw a line. value is here. You want to make it 12. Make it 12 and it's 12 days. Now you take this fixed point from the point, assign this, and then join these two. Okay. Now the vertical member is created like this. Now let us see the drawing once again. Watch it. It is at the center. So this thickness is how much we have to find out. This is from here to here. How much it is? (12 mm). That is somewhere you might have given, but it is 12 mm. So what we do is, it is from the center and it will be paired mirror extent 6 mm each. 6 mirror extent. Okay. Now let us see once again. No, it is not mirror extent. It is 40 mm mirror extent. This is the vertical member. This is the vertical member. It is not 12 mm. Thickness is 12 mm and this is the vertical member is 80. So that means it is mirror extent 40. I just said. Okay. We have created the vertical member. Okay. Now this we can vertical plate we have created, and we have already assigned material steel. That means all parts will be steel. Now this is the second pad. Now what else we have to do? Let us see. Now we have to create a bottom member 135 from extreme edge of the vertical member. It is 135. So what we do is, you select another body, bottom plate you can say, or you can call any name. Bottom plate. Now this is your work plane. See, underlined is the work plane. Suppose it is somewhere here, then you have to define the work plane. Suppose I selected this. Okay. And now the work plane is we have to define. Suppose this we have defined as work plane. Then you can't draw it in this work plane. Bottom plane will come in this work plane itself. So what we in the top plate work plane. So what we have to have? We have to bottom plate we are drawing. Define the work plane. Define the work plane. So now when you draw the sketch, it comes under that work plane. So select YZ. Select like this, and then you can just highlight. Then this tracing is selected. Click it because this should not be aligned. And then what you have to do is you have to draw another line. That is 135. Okay, 135. From this point, it is you make it 135. Assign the value 135. Okay. Then what is its thickness? 12 mm. Make it 12 mm. 12 mm. You first draw and then give the value. Like this. If line is projected extra, you have to trim it by using this command. Okay. Now this is 12 mm. Now you come out of the sketcher plane. This is also at the center, and how much it is projecting around on either side. This is also 80 mm. That is to the mirror extent. So 80 mm. Select pad. It's 40 mm. Mirror extent is 80 mm. Okay. Now the bracket is part of the bracket, I should say, is created. Then this one, and this one. Now we have to create a rib. This rib 4 and 5 we have to create. You just see, watch where it is. It is joined somewhere here at the middle. Now we will do one thing, we will join here itself at this point, and this also we will create. Let us see. First we will create this. This is 10 mm thickness. This is around 45 degree, we'll say, or 46 he has given. 46 we can draw at 10 mm. And then this is this length, how much he has given, 56. We draw a line from there, 56, and then we can do it. So first, this rib, we assign another body name. We call it as inner rib. Inner rib. Okay. And now select this way. SketchUp plane. We have to draw it here. You select that tracing, click it, then make it construction line by clicking on construction standard element. Okay. And similarly, you can click here, or this point is there, you can join. Then come back from the construction line, you click this. Now see, this is 10 mm at a distance of 46. So from here it is 46. What we do is we draw a line from here. Okay. And then we fix the, select this. This is 46. See here, I will show you. This is 46, and that length is 10 mm. 10 mm. 10 mm. Okay. Then let us see what is 46. This is 46. The other end is at 56. So we draw from here, and the end is 56. Let us see. From this end it is 56. You can select. Both you have to select, and then distance to be marked like this. This is 56. 56, and this length is how much? This also we will say it is 10 mm. Okay, this is also we will call that 10 mm. 10 mm. So now we join these two. This is line is constrained. Okay. Now the figure should be closed to draw a path. So you can't assume this is a line, but you have to close the figure by completely drawing it like this, like this. So this is the rib. Now come out of the SketchUp plane, the 3D line, and the rib is at the center, and its thickness is. So let us measure the thickness. It's 12 mm. Okay, thickness is 12 mm. So that is, it is at the center. It projects on either side, 6 mm each. So 6 mm mirror extent, clear it. So now we just see the rib. See how rib is created. Now we have to create a back rib, a rib behind it. So you can insert another body. This you can, outer rib you can call. Outer rib. Click it. So it is already selected. YZ plane. Then select this line, tracing, then select this, Similarly tracing here, you can select this, and the registration is there. We have to draw the limb. This by item number 4. This is 10. Here also it is 10. So what you do is draw a line from here. This is click. Like vertically should be constrained. This length is 10. Then another line horizontally. Here we can draw. This is also, we can call it as 10. Now we join these two. Then you at the edge you draw a line like this, and another line, and this point rise. Now you trim this. Okay, now that will be strong. You come out to the sketcher plane. This is also at the center. Now pad. This is how much it is, 6 mm. Maybe it is 12 mm, it is 6 mm only. So 6 mm each, mirror extent complete. So now it is drawn complete. Okay. This is how it is drawn. Now what we have to do, let us see. Now we have to draw the holes, slots, we can say slots. The slot is, this is 5, that means radius is 5. Radius also is given 5 radius, and the distance is 5. Central distance of this arc and this arc is 10. And distance is 20. So it is on this plane. The slot is to be on this plane. Yes, see, top view on this plane. So what we have to do is, we have to work plane, we have to select here bottom plane, define work plane. Then only the slot we can make here. Then you can click like this, because it should be vertical. Like this we can do. Maybe you are feeling this is projecting, you know. This is, you can select wireframe so that you can see inside. This is that plate we have taken. Okay, we can make selected wireframe. This is, see, this is the plate. Or we can hide this. I will show you another way. Or this top plate, you can always hide this. So here we have to draw. I can have done. I have done. Now we have to draw the slot. This is 20 mm, 5. So here slot, there is a command here. Here. This is the slot, elongated hole, that is slot. So you can draw it. First you draw arbitrary, then you make the dimensions. Select. This is what is this dimension. 5. Make it 5. Automatically it becomes 9. 5 slot. And then this distance is 10. So what you can do is click here, make this 10, and then the center you have to fix it from the edge. You have to fix it from the edge. So it assign a dimension. that is 44, 44, 80. 80, if you remove 44, it becomes 36, and this side is 16, this way it is 16, and this way is 20. So we can make it 16. The center point we can make. Center point, center. Then this we can say 16. No, this is 20, that is 20, this is 16. Yeah. Now it comes like this. Okay, this is 16 and this is 20. Here to here. Okay, now slot is totally constrained, it is drawn. The dotted construction line, you don't erase it, it is required. Okay, then you come out of the sketcher plane. It has gone on that side. You click on this, it will come out. Okay. So this is the law. It has to pass through this. What we have to do, it is to be a hole, so you have to select the pocket. Okay. So select the pocket, select the line, and here you up to the last you can see. The up it should be through, so it should be last. So sketch 4, there is something wrong in it. Click slot is drawn, click it. Sketch 4 is some problem it is showing. So this line is to be deleted. You can delete that line. Right? Now come out of the sketcher plane, click it, it is updated. Now you have made one hole, one slot, so you can multiply it. How many you read? 1, 2, 3, each at a distance of you have to see how much it is, 36. So you can make 3 slots, 36 distance in one direction, another direction it is 42. You can use the command here, select the slot in the bottom plane, select the pocket, then select transform command, rectangular. You can say this way it is 44, 2 holes only, 44, select the edge, it should be parallel to this edge, select like this. Okay, stop. Now, at the same time, this way it is 3. 1, 2, 3. So what you have to do is, same rectangle, there is one more category, second direction. There are already 2 directions to be there. Select second direction. Here it has to be 3. 3. And distance is, we will see how much it is. It is 36. So only from symmetrical point you have to take a distance. It is 36. Instances 3. You make it 36 and select the reference edge is in the 90-degree direction. Click it here and go this way. See, this is how we have made the slots. Okay. This is how we can make the slots. There is one more point I have to mention here. This pocket, what we have done here it is up to the end, up to the last we have taken, or the other way we can assign is, suppose we know the distance. This is at what distance? This is at what distance from here? We'll see from here to here. What is the distance here? 210. You don't constrain or constrain it. So you can always say 210. From here, you can say instead of that pocket, you can say instead of dimension you can give, it has to be 210. Slot should be 210, and it's only, it goes up the bottom and the thickness is 12, so you can have 190. 12 is the difference, minus 190. Minus 198. This way also you can do it. Okay. So the rectangle will be, rectangle pattern will be there, which we have already drawn. Okay. This is how you can draw it. And now you want to find out the mass. So mass 0.1056 kg. So it only shows the mass of the first plate. It is clear, make it clear. Mass of the first plate. You want to mass of the entire thing, what you have to do is, you have to add these things together. Top plate, assembling that is called. If you want to make it as a single group, what we can do is assemble it, add this one. See, we can add the vertical plate. We can add, insert, transform feature with add command is a Boolean that is called add. You can assemble or add. Add you can use. So vertical plate, add vertical plate to bottom plate. It's not bottom, this one is bottom, add to top plate. See? So this vertical plate, this is added to the top plate. Click it here, it is added. See, it has become complete one line. And then this is further, you want to add this inner rib or bottom plate added, and then top plate, bottom vertical plate is ordered, and you want to add the bottom plate also. You click on that, insert, Boolean you can select, add, so bottom plate added to the top plate. Okay. Now, if you want to add the ribs, what you have to do, click here, click on rib, Boolean select, add it. Okay. Similarly, the second one, Boolean select, draw sketch file some sort. Okay, you see, add it. This is also added. Now you can wait, you can see. It gives the complete mass 4.555 kg, the entire mass. Okay. When you want to remove the parts and keep it individually, you can delete these things. To ensure that aggregated elements is not deleted. Similarly, second addition, don't delete, remain as it is. And third one, don't delete. If you delete, the entire part will be deleted. So here also, delete. Don't see. So now it is independent. Each will have a separate weight. This is how we can create a bracket, machine part, say. So here in this creation, we have used all applications what we have learned so far. Basically, it is a pad command, pocket command, and then sketching, and then the rectangular patterns we have used, and we have made slot using the slot command in the sketcher plane, and we have dimension, everything. So this is how we can create the part in a using pad pocket commands. Okay. Now in the next class, this we have cleared now. In the next class, we'll learn about using shaft command. Groove shaft. Shaft is similar to pad command. It is for revolving. That is circular part. The section is always circular. Whatever you turn on the lathe is called the shaft. And groove is the hole in it, or groove on the periphery. Not the hole, it is a groove on the periphery, or cut part, whatever it may be. That is. We then do these two commands in next classes. And the transformation commands, in all cases, we apply the same. There is no change in it, and scaling and other things. And similarly, user-defined also remains the same for all type of things. User-defined here also, you can select the parts you can point and use user-defined command here also. Okay, this ends the session.